Zing Me TV, and we're here with Bryce from the Rocket Summer today.
Hi.
So, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, first thing first, favorite thing about touring Canada?
Favorite thing about touring Canada? You know, this sounds really cliche and cheesy, but the fans. I mean, I know that's kind of a boring answer, but for real, I love coming here. It's like there's something special in the air every time we're here, so.
When was the last time you were here?
Well, we were in Canada just a few weeks ago, but we're on the other side.
Okay.
The west side. And so, yeah, the last time we were in Montreal it's been almost 2 years. It's been a while,
So you're back to see all your fans.
Yes.
So what's the one thing you miss most while on tour?
Sleep and my dog.
Yeah. Well, you have your wife on tour, right?
Yes.
So what's your relationship with States and Casino Aesthetic?
Well, they're on this tour, and super stoked to have both of them out. We knew most of the States guys because it's pretty much everybody from Copeland,
Yeah.
the band Copeland, except for the singer, and then we met Mindy on this tour. Actually, I'd met Mindy before. Sorry, actually. Yeah, we've known Tina Static for a while too, so yeah.
The vibe was good on the tour?
Oh yeah, it's very good. It's very chill.
So I was reading a review with Alternative Press, and they said that your new album has a lot of like the influence of Jack's Mannequin, like older work of Jack's Mannequin. So is that the original influence, or was there another influence behind that album?
I mean, I certainly wouldn't say that was my influence by any means. I will say that I think Andrew's awesome. I love Andrew very much. He's a friend of mine. But no, as far as influences, I mean, I don't know if I can even really say like what influences me musically. I'm just constantly inspired by music and by well-written songs, and just I'm inspired by the guy outside like asking for money, singing his heart out. I'm inspired by the local punk rock band that has something to say, you know. And I'm inspired by like a really well-written song on Top 40 radio if it's good. There's a few of those, but yeah. So I'm always just I'm sort of always writing, and I've never ever taken the approach of like, ooh, I like that song, I'm gonna go try to write something like that. Maybe I should though.
I don't see a problem with anything you've written, so.
Oh, thanks.
So how have fans responded to your new album?
I mean, so far it's been amazing. I've seen a lot of "It's your best album, I love it" kind of things, and that means the world to me. So far it's been great. I don't know if people really go out of their way though to tell me if they hate it. So I'm sure there's people out there that don't like it, but they haven't really been coming out to tell me that. So.
Okay. So far mostly positive.
Yeah.
So speaking of your fans, what's your most memorable fan encounter? Positive or negative, craziest thing?
That's hard. You know, we've had a lot of really, really great moments. We've had crazy moments and freaky moments and just beautiful moments and with fans, and mostly nobody's really super crazy. I mean, there's a lot of people that really love this, and that means the world to me, and I don't find that weird. I mean, the only thing I find it weird is like I just can't believe people like it, but like, but I don't think people are weird if they're really into it. But on this tour, you know, I was trying to think, should I go with something funny or should I go with something serious? Like, just the other night, a girl handed me her suicide note, and but she was telling me how the music like affected her in such a way, and her friends were there for her, like, thank you. And I was like, for me, I'm a really spiritual person, and I just see that as God working through music. I'm in no way like, oh yeah, I like do something that does that to people, but it's just to me, it's just a testament of how big and how he works through the craziest things like music.
That's a really amazing story. So a dream collaboration that you would have?
A dream collaboration.
Dead or alive, anybody possible?
I'm trying to think. Probably I said Paul McCartney on another interview that I recently did, so I'm gonna say something else. You know, I don't know, because the stuff that I would really love, like I'd love to work with Robert Smith from The Cure, but at the same time that would freak me out. I'd just be so intimidated.
Starstruck?
Yeah, I think there's few people that I'd be really starstruck around. He's probably one of them. I don't know. There's just so many great artists out there. But yeah, maybe let's say Robert Smith.
Okay, that's good. Pretty good. Well, I mean, obviously it's amazing, but I'm saying compared to like Paul McCartney.
Oh, yeah.
And like the starstruck, no, I get it.
Yeah.
Upcoming side projects that you may have.
That's a good question. Certainly, I can't really talk about that, but I'm definitely feeling an urge to do some side project things. We'll see.
We can hear it first.
No, I mean, I'm certainly not at any place like that. I can just feel it tugging on my heart to maybe do some extra stuff. Not in any way like it would be me not doing rockets or anything like that, but just maybe collaborating or doing some new things on the side.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So you have a clothing line called Captivate. Is there anything going on with that right now, or?
Not really, to be honest. I'm like a horrible person when it comes to like PR for some of the stuff that I do, because I'm really blunt and honest. You know, we partnered with a bunch of awesome charities, and it's something that I'm so happy about, but I've just been so busy with this new record, because I put this record out on my own record label, that I don't know, I'm kind of just right now just wanting to point people towards other charities that I really believe in, as opposed to having it even be part of that. I mean, if they want to, I'd love it, but I'm kind of in a place right now where if it's not music, I don't know if I'm going to put all my heart into it. And so it's just kind of like, we've had some meetings lately about like how we could revamp it. And so into something new that looks totally different than how it did a few years ago when it was created. And so yeah, I'm glad. I love it. I'm thankful that I think it opened a lot of people's eyes to some things that people are
especially
doing.
with the charity work.
Yeah, that they might not have heard about otherwise if we weren't doing that. So that was the whole goal of it in the first place. It wasn't in any way to like make money or anything like that. It was purely just to impact culture and engage people and light a fire, you know, in here. And so we're hoping to do that again in version 2.0, whatever that may be. So
you just mentioned before that you released your new album on your own record label. So do you want to tell us about that experience compared to you were on Island record before, right?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to explain. I mean, it's been amazing getting to release my own record, do it in the way that I would want it to do it, and put it out with no like pleading. You know what I'm saying? I was really thankful to be on Island, and I was probably even more grateful when I got the opportunity to leave, just because like a lot of things run their course.
Focusing more on the main artist, I think?
Well, it wasn't even so much that as it became that for sure, but the reason behind that was because I had so many different teams of people that were my team get fired. And that happened like 7 times.
Wow.
To the point where the last go around, it was just like, who's the Rocket Summer? And oh, okay, and for me, I had like, you know, when L.A. Reid, who was like my last guy there basically, he went to the X Factor, the TV show in America, and when he left the company, I had the opportunity to get out, and it was just kind of, it was very obvious, and so yeah, I think there were some people up there that still were into it, but there was just, when you have your team get hired and fired that many times, and then it was like, it's hard, Bieber, you know, it's a hard guy to go up against.
Yeah,
so.
especially now he has a new album too coming out.
Right.
Well,
so.
yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago, I think. So we have two more questions from fans now. So how has your faith influenced your music? Because one of our fans said that you influenced her to follow the path of Christianity. So.
Wow. it's the biggest thing in my life for sure, and so naturally it comes out in music. It's something that I am constantly seeking and thinking about, and so naturally, like I said, it just comes out in the music. And I write all sorts of different kinds of songs about people, about faith, about struggles, and so
Kind of all ties them together.
yeah, I mean, I think so naturally it all does tie in together, and yeah.
So final question, which of the new songs is your favorite to play live? Because apparently you've been switching it up a bit on this part.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many songs now from the earlier records that people still want to hear, and then this new record people are still getting.
Yeah.
And so we learned, I taught the band, I think like 8 or 9 of the songs of the 12, in addition to all the old ones. And so we kind of pull out a bunch of them, but it's really hard for me because to answer that, because it's like it's all so new to me. And I love all the songs, and they all have individual different meanings and purposes.
Whenever you feel that nice.
Yeah, and so it's, we've played the song Just for a Moment, Forget Who You Are a few times, and it's been this really epic moment with them. We'll play Circa 46, which is a really upbeat song, and everybody's dancing, you know what I'm saying?
I can't help but observe sinking chill